Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in to watch this video. Last year I had a fan of the channel ask me to do a bike check on my fat tire bike. I never got around to doing that, so I wanted to make up for some lost time and get that video done this season. So without further ado, let's go take a look at my Borealis Flume. I'll also put links in the description for the components I have on the bike. So the bike that this replaced was a Scott Big John fat bike, and I rode that for a couple seasons, had pretty decent luck with it. What I found was that I was looking for something more from the geometry of the bike. It was a small investment in the beginning for me to start out with, and I began a journey to research fat bikes out there, and ultimately that led me to Borealis. Really read up on them, a lot of reviews and whatnot. Had an opportunity to travel to a couple different bike shops that had some demo models of the Flume as well as the Crestone. I just really liked the Flume overall, and what I really liked about Borealis was being able to order direct and customize the bike to what I wanted it to be. I'm running the SRAM GX Eagle drivetrain. This was an upgrade on the build of the bike, so it was a no-brainer to do that from the NX, which was standard at the time. Rounding out the drivetrain, I am running an oval chainring by Wolf Tooth Components. They're camo models. I enjoy having a separate ring, so if the teeth get bunged up with just a few bolts, I can easily swap that out. I do run flat pedals on my fat bike, and my pedal of choice is the Pedaling Innovations Catalyst. I feel this large pedal works great for wintertime fat biking, gives me a nice firm base, and I just like their product overall, so definitely check them out. Probably the biggest upgrade I did was this Lauf fork. And I admit, when I first was seeing the Lauf forks out there, I thought they were very ugly. But after a while, I started to see the beauty in them and decided, it was a worthwhile upgrade to do. Certainly has no maintenance required on it, just dust it off and it's ready to go the next time around. Has 60 millimeters of travel, and that really works good for the trail chatter that you get out on the fat bike trails from time to time with maybe some exposed roots or rocks or post holes from hikers out there on the trails. And it does good in the off season too. Yeah, you don't want to run it over great big drops and whatnot, but for gravel riding and basic trail riding, it is an excellent fork. For tires, I am running Terrain 26x5 studded Johnny 5 tires. I actually picked these up and was running them on my Big John. I built the bike around these tires. I absolutely love them. I feel Terrain is underrated in the fat tire market, so I highly recommend their products. I have also run the Wazia and the Cake Eaters, and all three tires have performed well for me in different conditions. Rims are Sunringle Mulefoot 80s, and I have these set up tubeless using fatty strippers. And anyone that has problem with their tubeless setup, fatty strippers are the answer to all your problems. The fenders are mud shovels, and they do provide a degree of protection for trail debris. I am running Ergon GS1 grips, a 1UP Components carbon handlebar with 35 millimeters of rise. Both were upgrades just for the overall comfort and the feel of the bike. When I originally ordered my Flume, it came with SRAM level T brakes, and I upgraded to the G2s, which actually came off from my full suspension bike when I did a brake upgrade on that bike. My saddle is an Ergon SMC. It's the exact same saddle that I also run on my full suspension bike. I've just had very good luck with this saddle, and hence why I have it on two bikes. I replaced the rigid seat post with a P&W dropper and currently have the Rainier 3 on there. Frame bag is just a triangular shaped generic brand, holds tools and tire pump and a few little extras in there as well. So there you have it, folks, my 2019 Borealis Flume. Just enjoy the colorway on this bike. I can't say enough good things about it and about Borealis. It's been a fun little adventure. I certainly do enjoy riding it. If you do have any questions about my bike or any of my adventures that may lie ahead, leave me a comment below and I will definitely get back to you. Hit that like button, or best yet, subscribe to my channel. Any and all support is greatly appreciated. So, until next time, I hope you've had a wonderful day, but most importantly, I hope you had a chance to get outdoors and play.